Yo everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So following on from the review that I did of the Fenty Beauty foundation, I'm going to do a quick review haul type video and show you all the other things that I got. So as you already know, I picked up 3 shades of the foundation: 330, 310 and 300. They're all a little bit dark for me. 300 is on the more neutral side dark. 310 is what I'm actually wearing right now. It's an NC42, I would say, and I'm an NC40, so it's a little bit dark, but I've kind of made it work because, let's be honest, after buying 3 different types of foundations and none of them really matching me the way I would like them to, I am not going to go and buy a 4th one. I literally bought this for you guys so that I could do a review and show you how it works. The fact that it does not oxidize, it darkens once it's dried. Oxidization only occurs after many hours once the foundation has mixed with the oils on your skin as well as the air in the environment as well. These foundations I give a 10 out of 10. They're absolutely amazing. Medium to full coverage. You need minimal amount to get full coverage, and I'm genuinely really happy with this. Eventually I will get the shade that matches me. If you're an NC40, let me know below what you have matched yourself to. I matched myself online, so that's why it happened as it did anyway. But it's awesome quality. Medium to full coverage, like I said. It dries down matte. It barely transfers. It only transfers after you've been wearing it like 14-15 hours and you've become really oily because of the natural oils in your skin, and by then you really need to take it off. But I do find that throughout the day, especially as the natural oils do come through in your skin as well, it kind of gives you that really beautiful glow to your skin. It looks really natural, and that's what I love about this foundation. So I'm really happy with this. But the other things that I bought 4 highlighters. So let me just show you what the box itself looks like. So it's got like a graffiti type design of Fenty Beauty. And for those of you that don't know who Fenty Beauty is, it's the new makeup brand that was launched by Rihanna. Her name is Robin Fenty in real life, so she named it Fenty Beauty, even though I think Rihanna's beautiful. I like Robin. I like the name Robin actually, personally. And the highlighters are called Kilowatt Freestyle highlighters, and I think off the top of my head they were £26 each. You would say that that is a kind of a pricey kind of highlighter, but then if you try and compare it to other brands, it's kind of similar-ish. It is sold on Fenty Beauty's website, Sephora in the US, and in the UK it's sold exclusively to Harvey Nichols. Harvey Nichols is an upmarket department store. In London it's based in Knightsbridge, which is a very snooty rich area which no one can afford to live in except the really rich, none of whom actually reside in this country. Give me one of your houses. What do you need it for? So yeah, so I got this one here, which is called Trophy Wife. Trophy Wife is what I'm actually wearing right now. It is a full-on intense yellow gold. Do I think that it will work with fair skins? I don't think so. There was 2 versions of this one. This golden one, and then there was a more cool toned ivory shade that would definitely work more towards fairer skin tones, and this one is more towards medium to dark skin tones. And this is how it looks. You can see it's really intense and glittery. All of the highlighters are very glittery, like even more glittery than normal other highlighters. Like for example, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kits are quite glittery. These are even more glittery than that. You get a fallout of glitter on your face, so you need to go in with quite a light hand, especially with this one. But personally, I love it. I'm actually using it on my cheekbones, nose, cupid's bow, and I'm using it as an inner corner highlight and on my brow bone as well. So these are really universal to use. You can use them on your lid as well. It's just down to personal preference, but I personally really like this one. I find the quality of it very buttery, like really buttery. Just the tiniest amount that I just touched comes off beautifully onto my skin. And then it glides, it literally glides onto the skin. This is like one application and you get full-on intense highlighter. I personally love it. Oh, and I forgot to mention the packaging itself. It's in this, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, octagonal. That's right, yeah, octagonal shape. And then it comes in this kind of iridescent sort of white packaging. It's almost really difficult to see, but it's not completely white, it's iridescent, which I quite love. And the packaging is plastic and fairly sturdy, and each highlighter has a mirror inside it branded with Fenty Beauty on the inside. So the other highlighters, so there's that one, Trophy Wife, and then the other one, which is just one standard color. And then all the other ones are duo Freestyle highlighters. So I picked up 3 of these. This one is called Girl Next Door and Chic Phreak. So you get 2 highlighters, one quite a soft one and a very more darker, more pigmented, intense one. This one, as you can see, is not as glittery as Trophy Wife. The darker one definitely has a little bit of glitter in it, but the other one is more of a luminescent glow. These ones are fairly intense, but not as intense, I would say, as Trophy Wife. So a really nice kind of ethereal, natural glow you'll get from this. And this one is a more pinky sort of toned one. I think this one would go well with deeper skin tones. This one is called Ginger Binge and Moscow Mule. As you can see, this one is a very deep shaded highlighter. As you can see, this one is really deep and intense. It's really metallic finish. It's not glittery. The only glittery one really is Trophy Wife, and I assume the other one similar to that. And this one is more of kind of pinky burgundy sort of shade. Again, it will go well with deep skin tones. I do have to say, again, the quality of this one is different. Whereas Trophy Wife is very buttery feeling, these ones are not as buttery. They're quite soft, but not as soft as Trophy Wife. I wish they would have kept it consistent. And then this one is called Mean Money and Hustla Baby. Now, if you can see on the bottom of my hand, one is a lot more intense than the other one. Mean Money, which is the paler one, barely even shows up. It's very difficult to get off the pan. Don't know why. Whereas the other one next to it, Hustla Baby, is a super intense, gorgeous champagne gold. And I love that one. I wore it on my birthday. Not sure how much you could tell, but there isn't consistency within the quality of these shades and the texture of them. Whereas this one here, which is the Hustla Baby Mean Money, is the most disappointing because one of them barely shows up. It's so pale, whereas the other one is so intense. And then this one here, which is the Girl Next Door and Chic Phreak, it's okay, but again, it's not as full on and intense as this one, which was the Ginger Binge and Moscow Mule, which is so much more metallic and so much more intense. I mean, I'll show it to you again. Just look at it from over here, the ones you can see and the ones you can't see. So that's just something for you guys to bear in mind if you are interested in getting any of these highlighters. I tried to kind of get a variation of dark to medium to light to see which one would work best with me. I really like this golden one. I haven't actually worn this one yet, but I do anticipate that for my skin tone, it might be a bit dark to use as a highlighter, but I can go in with a light hand and see how it works, and I can use it on my eyes as well. I didn't get any of the contour sticks, but from what I can see online and from other people's reviews, it's very thick and very difficult to blend. The highlighting sticks, I'm not much of a cream highlighter kind of gal, you guys know that. And there was one lip gloss. I'm sorry, there's a plane going above my head. Take me with you. Yeah, the cream highlighters I'm not really that much of a big fan of. And then there was one lip gloss product which apparently loads of people love the colour, but hey, do you use lip glosses all the time? It's not worth it. I mean, the collection itself was a big enough collection, but it would have been nice if there'd been some blushes in there, maybe some lipsticks instead of one lip product. I do find that the collection itself, I mean, the fact that it's 40 foundation shades, which is groundbreaking, is absolutely amazing. Every skin color is covered off in that once you eventually figure out what your shade is. But I find that this collection is very skin based. So it's all about creating shadows, flawless skin, shimmery glow. There's not so much focus on the eyes and the lips. So I'm hopeful that once Rihanna decides to expand the line, which she obviously will because this is just the first part of her initial launch, that there will be more to come, and hopefully we will be a lot more happier with what there is available at the moment. So overall, I'm very happy with the foundation. Some of the highlighters I like, some of them not so much, but I just wanted to show you guys what I did get and what my thoughts were of the collection itself. On my lips, I'm wearing Colourpop's Wild Nothing. Do you like my earrings? These are so cute. They're glittery leaves. They're so like fall autumnal appropriate. I got them from H&M. I got them the day before my birthday. Birthday treats. I've been treating myself all month, by the way. These were all from my mum as a birthday present, by the way. Isn't my mum fabulous? She goes to me, what do you want? And I was like, because look, when you get to my age, you pretty much have everything you want, you need, and if you want something, you either save for it or go and buy it yourself, you know. And it just so happened that the Fenty Beauty was launching the next day, and I go to my mum, well, there's this makeup line launching. So she was like, okay, here you go. So thanks, mum, love you lots. And what else can I say about the collection? I think the launch was a little bit, because the launch that was done for the press and the public to attend, or by invite only, was done at exactly the same time it was launching at midnight in the US, which was 8 AM in the UK. So all those bloggers and people that were still at the launch hadn't actually managed to get home and try out the stuff, so it was very difficult for people. Normally when you do launches, you do them a few weeks before they're launched to the public. So the launch was a little bit strange, I found, because then I find, like with me, who ordered my stuff as 8 AM when it launched, I didn't have anybody to refer to see what they thought of it. I just kind of blindly ordered stuff. That's the makeup addict in me, by the way. So yeah, so that's it. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.